Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Karin Dina, and today I'm going to show you some of the plants that we have growing in our garden this year. It is May 1st, 2014, and we planted out some of our garden about a month and a half ago, and then most recently we planted some more plants about a week and a half ago. So I'll show you what those plants look like. And to get started here, we are looking at our lettuce bed. And this lettuce bed we planted out about a month and a half ago, so as you can see, the lettuce plants are doing very well. And we built this lettuce bed in a shady area of our yard so that the lettuce won't wilt in the summer sun. And here are the different types of lettuce we have growing here. First of all, we have some oak leaf lettuce and some red leaf lettuce, some green leaf, some romaine lettuce down here, and then we have some red oak leaf right here. So several different varieties of lettuce growing in this bed. And along this side of the bed we have some bok choy growing. Bok choy is in the cabbage family. Oftentimes cabbage family plants are referred to as cruciferous vegetables. And lettuce, by contrast, is in the sunflower family. Here are some lettuce plants that we planted about a week and a half ago. And over here we have some romaine lettuce, some red romaine lettuce, some more regular romaine, and then we have some oak leaf. And then in the back we have frisee greens. Now frisee greens, like lettuce, are in the sunflower family. Now kind of sprinkled in between these different lettuce plants, we have some smaller plants here, which are actually dandelion greens. And dandelions, like lettuce and frisee greens, are in the sunflower family. Over here on this side of the bed, we have some tree collard greens. This is an established one that we have had growing in our yard for about 3 years now, so it's gotten really big. And then we have some smaller ones that we planted earlier this year. And then down here in the understory, we have some heirloom collard greens growing. And then over in this bed here, I've got more tree collards. Now in a video that I did about a month ago, I showed you this tree collard plant. It's actually doubled in size, just about, from the last time that I showed you it. So as you can see, these plants can grow very big very quickly. Look at the size of that leaf. It's amazing. Here's my hand to show you, give you an idea of how big this leaf is. And then we have some smaller ones that we planted a couple of months ago. Over here in this bed, which actually gets quite a bit of sun, we have planted several different types of heirloom tomatoes. Here is a basil plant. Basil is in the mint family. Another notable member of the mint family is chia seeds. Here are some bell pepper plants. Later on this year, these plants will grow quite a bit bigger and start to produce some red bell peppers. Peppers are in the nightshade family, also known as the Solanaceae. Another notable member of the Solanaceae is tomatoes. Now over here on this side of our yard, we have a number of plants that like heat, because this particular area of our yard tends to get warmer than other parts of our yard, because this is the side of our house that is south-facing. So we have several different types of zucchini growing here, and squash. Zucchini and squash are in the cucumber family. And over here, down at the end, we have some heat-loving tomatoes. Here is a green zebra heirloom tomato plant. And over here we have a pineapple heirloom tomato plant. Both of these really enjoy the heat, and as you can see, they're doing very well here in this area of the garden. And over here we have a red brandywine tomato plant. They also love the heat. Here we have another couple of brandywines, and in the back here we have another pineapple heirloom tomato plant. I'm just amazed at how much these tomato plants have grown in the week and a half since I planted them. Here is the container side of our yard. And here we have a grape plant that was given to us a couple of years ago by a friend. And it's growing really well. And as you can see, it's got a number of grapes on here, so we'll get to harvest those later this year. Over here we have a tree collard plant growing alongside some Jerusalem artichokes. Now, Jerusalem artichokes are in the sunflower family, so later on this year we can expect to see some flowers on the top of these stalks that look like sunflowers. Here is a basket of mint, and the mint plants that I have growing in here are chocolate mint here in the front. It's so aromatic, I love the smell. And then in the back we have regular peppermint growing, which is also very fragrant. In this basket we have some more Jerusalem artichokes. Now, Jerusalem artichokes grow underground, so we'll be able to harvest quite a few of those later on this season. And over here we have a lemon tree. And as you can see, there are some lemons growing on here. Those look nice, ready for harvesting. Here are some arugula plants that I'm going to plant in the garden later on today. Arugula is in the cabbage family. Here are some Meyer lemon plants. They're doing very well. And finally, here is our fig tree. And even though it's early May, we already have some figs that are starting to grow on it. They're getting pretty big. So later on this summer, we will have some figs. Thanks for watching. And for those of you interested in learning more about our educational opportunities or our lab work and consulting services, please visit our website at rawfoodeducation.com.